Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Ryotcraft server with me, Clobberstomp. How are you guys today? I am doing really well. I hope you guys are having a really good day. I am. I've heard a lot of your suggestions in the last episode, or the... Oh my gosh! Do not disturb, Skype. Get out of here. Okay. So I heard your suggestions from the last episode, and you guys seem to like the spruce wood the best. So we are going to go with that. So we'll probably fill these out a couple times. I haven't done any work here because I was waiting to hear back from what you guys thought. I have not come up with a custom tree design, and I also have not come up with a wall design here yet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm not sure. I've been doing some other things, but today I want to kind of show you the progress that I've done on the base. Not this base, but my other base. We're kind of doing both. As you can see, I still got all my stuff here. I have to move it in there. I've been lazy. I haven't wanted to move it because I haven't decided which way we want to situate the inside there. So I think we're going to stay. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. If you guys have some ideas about what we should do on the inside, let me know. Oh, that's why I haven't done it. I don't have spruce. Duh. Good job, Clobberstomp. But I did want to show you guys the path. I have finished that up, and I have finished the lamps up. So let's take a look at that. Let's see here. Let's get up here. We do have to make the staircase too, which I will do. I'll probably do that off camera, but it turned out really well. At nighttime, this looks really lit up. I don't want it too lit. I want it to be a little bit spooky coming through here. That does pose a little bit of a challenge, unfortunately, like with creepers and other mobs that come by. So it's a little bit dangerous coming through here. But I think it looks pretty good. And I kind of extended the path to whoever's going down this way. You most certainly can continue on, and I can work the path as well with you. But I know that at some point Crib said he's going to start doing the town hall up there. Smiley face. And I don't know where he's at with that. I know he's been working hard on his Korean influenced Asian style building house, which has been super cool, by the way. It really turned out well. He's doing a good job. What else? There has been some other updates here. Oh, it looks like he may have finished his wall. Looks like he has. Oh, wow, there's some stuff going on over here. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a melon farm. Oh, Darzeth did this. Oh, guys, if you haven't seen Darzeth, go check him out. Oh, no, whoa, that was almost really bad. Can we see the inner workings of this thing here? That would be good. Oh, I think it just does it all automatically. Oh, here, let's see. Can we see some things? Oh, I've made a gross error. Nope. Okay. Oh, I see. So if it grows, it just plunks them down in here. Oh, this is a pretty cool design. I like this. This is cool. Nice job, man. Hey, thanks. Now we've got melons going. So we can make glistening melons, which is really good. So props to him for making that. Thanks, buddy. It's looking good. Abel's tree, he's been busy with life, so that is kind of exactly where it was last time we saw it. But look at Cribs' entrance. That looks absolutely breathtaking. That is pretty amazing. Let's see. I know he was working on this door. Let's see. Has he actually worked out the mechanics of getting in here? Press the buttons. Did he do some redstone? Press button. Oh, I see what you did. Oh no. Break torch if stuck. Oh, very clever. Oh, I like that. Nice. That's cool. Good job, man. You missed 3 buttons. I'm sure I'll get to that. It's probably just an oversight. This is awesome. What a good job. We're going to have to give him a special thing. Oh, he hasn't checked his mail since I gave him the steak and flowers. Yeah, I think this is pretty awesome. 50 has his cafe, which is looking pretty awesome. We haven't checked out the inside. Oh, check this out. Goods are under the counter. Help yourself. Please leave a tip. Oh, cool. I'm gonna give you some steak and I'm gonna take some pie. There we go. Sweet. We've got coffee. Ooh, a fancy latte. Pie, cookies, and what's that say? Red velvet cake. This is fancy. I like this. It looks like a little cafe. I like the art that's in here too. He did a good job with that. If you guys haven't checked out his stream, check him out. It's very cool. It is pretty much the coolest place to be on Twitch. Just saying. And looks like he's still rocking out with what's going on in the library. Oh, there's a tower there. That's new. Oh, I don't want to show too much of that. Shay's working on that. So you guys check her out. Oh, look what Nick and Digitized Pixels has done. This is fancy. Only got like a little walkway with the... Oh, that is super cool. I'm sure by the time this releases, they have already shown this off. If not, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta peek. I gotta peek. Let's see what's down here. Let's see. Okay, so they really only been working on the entrance and then stuff down there. This is cool. What an awesome entrance. This is great. They've done a really good job. I really like the overgrown look. You could easily bypass this and not even think that there's a big staircase there. I like that. Very cool. All right. Cool. I think we're at a point where we're going to head over to my base and we're going to see what kind of progress we've made over there. I will be right back. I had to show this off too. 50 made a wood farm. I don't know if he's shown this off, but what is that? Is that automatic? What do you do? Oh, it's a tree farm. Gotcha. Cool. Automatic. This is great. So yeah, I guess what you do is you put your saplings in here, and then you just right click on them, and then they fill up this area here. Yeah. And then you can gather all the wood and put it in here. Very cool. He's done a lot of work on that. I think he based it on Mumbo Jumbo's design. So if you've seen that, go check out 50 in his Twitch. He streams I think pretty much every day. Pretty awesome stuff. So, oh, one thing I fixed. The lighthouse lights. They were all coming on at the same time. So now they each come on independently. So it simulates a spinning light. So look at how cool that is. With the sky. Oh, it worked out. Awesome. Alright, we're going to get back to base and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, we are almost back. But before we jump through the portal, I want you guys to sit and think to yourself, what do you believe 6.5 to 7 hours of terraforming would do? You guys just think about that for just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. One little minute. Think about how much you could terraform in 6 to 7 hours. And now we will go look. Because I bet you're going to be grossly wrong. So let's get out of here. Oh, slingshotties. Slingshotties. Oh, get out of there. Come on. I think we have to restart the server. We're having a lot of that going through rubber banding going through portals. So before you see anything, we're gonna sleep. Sleep. Oh, look at that. You get a little peek while we sleep. Bam! All right, so we made the big ring. And yes, I've got beacon, 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 beacon. I've got 6 beacons. And I've actually got 2 more set up on the other sides for moving them because where I position them, they don't reach the corners. Oh, hey, buddy. Get wrecked! Suck it, spider. So he's done. And yeah, we're down to 75. 75? No, wrong button. Dang it. 75. Yeah. So we're about halfway. We're halfway done bringing this down to 75. Now, mind you, we have to bring this down to 50. 50. 50. Do you realize how much that is? And we're only halfway. And I got a mountain to clear out, too. We got a long way to go. But yeah, I've been really busy. A lot. I've went through a couple of these picks. I went through a couple of these picks. I've been through picks on picks on picks. So I've gone to the gold farm to XP many times, probably 3 or 4 to get 3 or 4 efficiency 5 picks. I've went through about 3 or 4 doing this. This is going to be a long process. So this isn't going to get done overnight. And this is about 6 to 7 hours of work. Yeah, it's taken me a long time. So this is a huge project and we're just going to have to keep trucking away at it. I do have some other things going on. We got a little bit of a farm going for foods and spruces. And we needed some spruce, so I think I'm going to get some of that right now because we need it. And while we're getting some spruce, I want to talk to you guys about a little bit about my personal life. Something that's really serious and near to dear to my heart is my son Abe. You guys have probably heard him a few times on some recordings from time to time, and he is my youngest son. He's my toddler, my firstborn. My other 2 sons are twins. They are 13, and they are from my wife's previous marriage. But they live with us, and I treat them as my own. So they are my stepchildren, but I call them my kids. They're my kids. But what I want to talk to you guys about today, since this is kind of fitting with the theme of the big hole that we're digging, is that roughly 3 years ago, I believe the date, today actually, today is the day, exactly 3 years ago, my son, Abraham, was a victim of shaken baby syndrome. So he was abused by a daycare provider. And it happened to be a relative. It was my wife's aunt that had done it. And we went through a long, long process where he'd been throwing up. We took him to urgent care. We didn't know what was wrong with him. He saw the pediatrician. They did tests on him. And then he was fine for a little while because my wife was off of work. She ended up being sick, and she had watched him for a little while, so he got a little bit better. And then we found out that it started again after she'd went back to work. And we didn't understand what was going on. The pediatrician told us to take him to Children's Hospital. We took him to Children's Hospital, and there they told us that he had been the victim of a traumatic injury. And that sent us down a process that they take you through while you're at the hospital if a child gets hurt or they suspect there's some sort of foul play. It was a very difficult time for my family and I. And that was 3 years ago to the date, to today. When you guys see this video, that'll be 3 weeks from today, or 2 weeks from today, but it was on February 6th, 2013. So 3 years ago, exactly to the day, my son was a victim of shaken baby. Now, on to good news. My son is doing very well, as you guys might know, and some of you guys might know about this or have heard about it before, but I figured I would start talking about it in my videos. If you guys have questions, you can definitely put them in the comments. I will be happy to answer any question that you will have about any of this. any question, no question is off limits. You can ask whatever you like. I'll be glad to answer anything. But yeah, so my son is doing very well. He has, from what we can tell, no neurological side effects at this time that we know of. But sometimes some of this stuff does not present itself until he is later in life, more like into school years and learning and having to focus and things like that. But right now he's in speech therapy. He has troubles with S's and R's and L's. L's is kind of a developmental thing, but he was delayed about 6 months to a year behind his peers when we had him evaluated last. But I think if we were to have him evaluated today, that he might be pretty close to on par. He hasn't been evaluated for a little while, but he has a checkup. He has his 3-year checkup coming up soon. So he should be good, and he's doing a lot better now. And yeah, it was a very, very tough time for my family and I to go through, and it was really tough. So if any of you guys are going through a really tough time, I hope that you guys can see that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Since then, my wife and I have started a nonprofit. You guys are free to check that out if you want. I'll put links in the description to all of that. You can check out our websites if you want to check out that too. If you want to get involved, I'd love that. You guys can reach out to me directly on Twitter or in messages and things like that. I'd be glad to help out any way or answer any questions that you might have about my situation. But yeah, it was a tough time, and just know that if you guys are running through a tough time, that there's always somebody out there that might have it worse, and your tough time might not really be that bad. That's kind of the point of the story that I'm trying to get across, is that it's really, when it comes down to it, your tough day is probably nothing compared to something else somebody else is going through, and somebody always has something else worse going on. And to try to look at everything in a positive way. Since this has happened to my son, my wife and I have become advocates against child abuse, and we do all of the walks and all of the fundraising and everything that we can for these types of things. We hold fundraisers each year to try to help out other families that have been touched by this type of thing, and we just try to do as much good in the community as we can and try to raise as much awareness. So if you guys want to raise awareness in your area, you can get a hold of me, and we can get you in touch with people that you need to get in touch with in your area. Or if this has happened to you, I God forbid, I hope it hasn't, that there are places to turn. When my wife and I started this, we had no one to turn to. We had to figure this out on our own, and with the help of the state, we now have a state-funded support group and things like that. So we've turned this negative thing into a real positive thing, and we're really trying to help as many people as we can and raise as much awareness as you can. So yeah, I don't really know how to end after talking about that, but again, if you guys have questions, put them in the comments. I'd love to start a discussion with you. Maybe you know somebody this happened to, or anything like that. I'd be happy to talk to any of you, and I will answer any of your questions about anything that you guys might have to ask about my son, about the process, about what happened to my wife and I while we were in the hospital, about medical details of what actually happened to my son. I'll answer all of that stuff. It's kind of tough to get into all of that and try to formulate a full episode about this kind of stuff, but I just figured I would talk about that while I'm showing you guys progress here and what we're doing. So that's kind of about all I have to say about that. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Look how much we've done. We've done so much. We talked about all kinds of stuff today, and we're not even close to getting done with this. Oh man, I have so much work to do. But as always, guys, I think we're running out of time. I think we have reached our limit. So if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will answer all of them. I like talking about it, and I will help you guys out with whatever you guys are interested in talking about. As always, if you guys like this video, please stomp the like button. It helps me out tremendously when you do so. That's the best thing you can do for my channel. It really helps me out. And share it around to all your friends. That's a big help too. And let's raise some awareness to stop child abuse. That's my goal. If we can change one person's thinking about child abuse and who should be watching their kids, that's a good thing. So, as always, guys, don't forget to like and share on all your favorite social media. And Pedia, what's that? Social media. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next time.